All right, here we are in the finals, and we will be playing first. Will we keep this hand? Probably. Having no color sucks, but we're going to hit some lands. We've got a Library of Alexandria, and I just don't really see how we're going to not play this. So, yeah, let's keep it. Let's just do this. Let's do this thing. Card is nuts. I've only played with it once before, but this should be interesting. Noble Hierarch's a good start. All right, so now we're at 7, so we draw a card. We hit a Basilica, but we don't actually want to return that particular land, I don't think. Opponent says, so sick. It's like, I know, dude. So if we play this, then it returns the library, and that doesn't really matter, though. I think we're fine with that, right? Yeah. It's actually probably a good thing for us, because we can just do this. Oh, yeah. Fun game, this Magic the Gathering. So, on our turn, we're going to draw a card that'll put us to 8. We're going to play a land that's going to put us to 7. We are going to tap that land, and it's going to draw us yet another card. If he starts putting up serious pressure, then we'll have to augment that plan, but right now, Shackles looks funny here, but all right, so let's draw a card, because you know what? Drawing cards is fun. Hey, it's one of the best cards in our deck, too. Grim Monolith. I can go down to 6 here and not really feel too guilty about it, I think. Thran Dynamo. Because then I'm going to draw a card for my turn. I mean, I could have Shackles, but it doesn't do... Actually, I should Shackles. I should just steal his guy. I don't think Garrick matters, because we're doing this. I mean, this is what's going to happen eventually. So we're at 7. I'd like to draw a card. Cryptic. 1, 2. We can't even cast it. Play land. Shackles steal this thing. Seems fine. It's more mana, too, which is funny. We can also Venser here. If we Venser gets hit for 3. He goes back down to 2. Venser doesn't do much here. Let's just Shackles and steal the... steal this. Because it's going to be funny, because when we do upheaval him, then we're going to get to use mana from his own Hierarch, which is funny. Ooh, Oracle. Into Primeval Titan, no less. He needs to hit one more land drop to do it, but that's pretty sweet. Alright, so he battles into us for 2 here. And can we just get him right here? Let's see how much mana we'll have left over. We're going to get to draw a card here. No, we want to keep that tapped, so let's draw... Ooh, Enlightened Tutor. We can just moat this guy. We could just moat him. Although, no, we need white for that. Awkward. We've only got 1. Alright, well, let's see what we draw. Draw a card. We need lands. Yeah, there's a land. I need more of those. Don't really care what color. So what are we doing here? Oh, I have so many ideas. There's so many ways that this could get just so awesome. So he Primeval Titans. We control magic his Primeval Titan. We attack him. That doesn't really do a lot. Like, getting all the lands out of our deck and then upheavaling doesn't seem like that amazing. We're just going to have to throw them all away anyway. We kind of want him to have a bunch of his lands in hand, although I don't really even want to give him that chance. So what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm going to play this land 9 mana right now. So right now, I can tap out. I'll have 3 floating. I've already played my land for the turn. I can, with my 3 mana, I can replay this, so then I'll have 4 mana. And then I can go Thran Dynamo, Grim Monolith. And then just like slam Batterskull. He just replays this, which is sweet, but then control magic all of a sudden gets awesome. Maybe I just do that. I could wait 1 turn, but like, is there really a big point? I don't think so. Let's do it. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Actually, wait, is there a point to it? Yes, there is, right? Because then I can untap Grim Monolith and then also Primeval Titan. We get 2 more lands. That doesn't do anything though, right? Does him committing stuff? This is where this gets interesting with Upheaval, because like, if I wait, does it get any better for me? I mean, I can play one more thing. I can play like an Apocryphite too, which is like, eh. Yeah, I think we just do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're all tapped out here. Cast this, pay that. Play this. So we've got 4 mana, which I think I wanted to do Thran Dynamo. Grim Monolith. And then I've got 4 mana. So like I could play the Shackles, but then I don't get to play Batterskull. Actually, I do get to play Batterskull. I actually do get to play Batterskull too. Maybe I just play Apocryphite. Like Shackles isn't doing anything forever anyway, right? Oh no, Shackles is. It's gonna steal his guy. Obviously. Okay. So Venser, Cryptic, we cannot cast forever, but I sure would like to at some point. This is going to be huge. This is potentially a long game. Apocryphite seems really just not that necessary here. Throw away this. I want to hit my next few land drops. That's these 2. I want to have access to these colors, so that's those. I want to keep Tutor. We need to throw one of these cards away, though, and Island is obviously an important one for Shackles, although we don't even need it to steal that one thing. Control Magic seems like really good down the line. We're going to Batterskull him next turn. Yeah, I guess I'll pitch Cryptic since we can't cast it anyway. I like having it as an insurance plan, but this just seems better. He didn't even play his Hierarchy. He's like, I'm not going to let you steal it, dude. Memory Jar. Well, this guy went pretty deep. All right, so now we can start doing Library of Alexandria shenanigans, but I don't actually want to yet because I just want to play this. Because this puts a serious clock on him, makes him come up with something, and he's just going to ship. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, though, because like that kind of pressure when you only have the one land just isn't really going to get it done. I think I like our build. Shriekmaw does feel necessary again. Like once I see Primeval Titan, you just can't let that guy live, especially in Cube when they can get some really sweet lands with it. So what do I want to cut for it here? What was not that? Apocryphite is kind of one of our best creatures, actually, so probably don't cut that. Moat seems ridiculous against him. He had acceleration. Maybe we cut Nether Void. Maybe not, actually. Nether Void's sweet. We'll cut Chronicler. All right, so Power Stone. We get a turn 2 Apocryphite. I mean, a turn 1 Apocryphite, turn 2 Power Stone, and then we need to draw stuff. That seems fine. Apocryphite is pretty good at keeping us alive. He's got Elves. Ooh, Tanglewire. Sweet. Sapphire, Apocryphite. So doesn't do much here. Ooh, a Jitte. Yowza. Jitte's a good one. We can lock it down with Tanglewire and just have this game go for a while. But I don't really see why. I think we just Power Stone here. Like he's going to get counters on his Jitte anyway. I don't really see how we're going to avoid that. At least we get rid of his elves if he wants to do that. And we get our Apocryphite back anyway. Hopefully the Jitte becomes a non-factor. I mean, it never does. Like, that's just never the case. But hopefully it becomes lessened by the fact that we... Ooh. Well, we've got all the mana we ever would want, but right now we really need to Tangle Wire here. So it's going to be for 4. He can do artifacts, so he taps 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to have access to a couple of mana, so that's not too bad for us. So let's do 3. Can we just do it all here? Do we have the world at our fingertips? Let's see here. If I go land, Thran Dynamo, then I have 5 mana, and so I can go Signet into that. Yeah, seems good. All right, so Dynamo, Signet, Tangle Wire, and I'm just going to ship the turn back. All right, so we have infinite mana and nothing to do with it. This is where Kozilek is awesome. This is where Ancestral is awesome. Even a card like Enlightened Tutor is sweet here because we can go get Moat or whatever we want to get. All right, so he's got the 2 mana and the equip, and he's going to ship it back. So this goes like this. Always yield to that one, and then we're going to tap down 3 things. So we're going to tap down the Tangle Wire itself, the Signet because it only makes 1 mana, and probably, yeah, just like a random Mox or whatever. And we hit kind of not what we want really at all, which is just like more mana, but we're just out of cards, but yeah, whatever. He's got to tap down 3 things, so it's going to be land, Jitte. It doesn't matter. Oh, he's just going to go ahead and tap his elves here. So we're not going to get hit this turn, which is sweet. So far we've got 3 turns without getting actually hit with a Jitte, which is really sweet. And we only have to tap down 2 things this time. So this is, I think we actually want that. I want blue open as well. Yeah, I'll just do this because we have all our colors here. All right, so we've drawn a path, so that's pretty nice. We can use path to kill Raphelos. He does get a land out of the deal, which it kind of sucks, but let's see what he targets here. All right, so he's got something brewing, and I think that we just go ahead and path Raphelos here. I'm not sure if that's correct. Like, he might cast something huge that we really care about later, but Raphelos is like a big game. We did open up his white mana here, which is really annoying, but all right, so we only need to tap down the Tangle Wire. So Tangle Wire did its job here. It kept us going. Oh, we even drew Upheaval. I don't think we want to Upheaval right now, though. Like, we don't have any big, like, our big follow-up play is just a whole bunch more mana. And it's not like Jitte is going to actually kill us. Like, he's gonna get to attack. We're gonna block. Then we can Upheaval him or whatever. Oh man. Yeah, when he casts this Deranged Hermit, we can get him. I really hope we draw something to follow up with, though. That would be sweet. All right, so he's going to lose his elves here. And we get our Apocryphite going here. Yeah, auto yield to that, and then do these. So we just do nothing for that one. Super awkward how that works on here, but so it goes. And we just play a land. All right, he's got his Green Sun Zenith coming back up again. Yeah, so we're just going to try to get him with Upheaval, but we're going to do that just as a prevent, like, to not die. But we still need to find a way to stabilize the board fully, and we also need to find a way to go to win. We need a win condition. So he can equip Jitte, and he can hit us for like 6 or something if he really wants, but I mean, maybe he wants to. He wants to play a creature here, though. I know that. He's got Gideon. Gideon matters. Gideon certainly matters. All right, he just does nothing. Finally, this stupid thing is gone. I wonder if I should have done that first so that I got that back. I wonder if that was dumb of me, like to not just Upheaval next turn so that I can Tangle Wire him. I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe it matters. I don't know. But this thing is going to come off next turn, so I think I'm going to go ahead and Upheaval this guy now. All right, so let's play some cards here. Start with this one. I think we can just play everything. All right, all set. Now we just need to draw something. We should have a good amount of time. We're going to start hitting him for 4 with Hypocrisite, which is sweet. He doesn't have a play this turn. He's going to need to get that Jitte down. Even then, though, it's going to be a ways off. We're at a pretty healthy life total, as you can see. Again, Memory Jar, Deranged Hermit going away. He's still got 4 more cards to go. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Gideon go. Oh, Elish Norn, too. Yeah, this is just great. 8 and more lands. Okay. So we get our Hypocrisite now. Cast him. Comes back in. And we picked up a Shackles. That's reasonable. I'm actually not going to play it, though, because I want him to cast something worth stealing here. Like, if he just plays Jitte, it's like, whatever. He's going to Zenith for something. Yeah, we're going to steal whatever he Zeniths for. It's just going to be a mana elf, I'm sure, but we're just insta-taking it. Yeah, that's fine. We are going to take it anyway, so let's just take it now. Battle mode. This way we put him on a slightly quicker clock, I think, because we get the thing. I do not want to untap. Ooh, Enlightened Tutor. That's a good one. Don't know what we're going to get yet. Actually, I think I do know what we're going to get. I think we're going to get the, what's it called? The one that makes him pay more mana. Because it just sets him back like a ton. He needs to have like a big play right here. Oracle helps. Oracle is awesome. Ooh, we hit a land too. That's bad. And Garrick's coming up potentially. All right, so we actually just need to steal that thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the end of our turn. We are going to cast Enlightened Tutor. So what do we get here? So we can get Batterskull, Control Magic, Metal Worker, Moat, Nether Void. We don't have the other one out. A Signet or the Abyss. If we just get Nether Void, he just can't cast anything. Yeah, he's just going to scoop. What are these? Oh, yeah, that's right. I guess we waited long enough, but yeah, at any rate, it didn't matter. Like, if we got Nether Void there, then we play that, and what we would do is we'd let him have his guy back, and we would just take his Oracle, because that's just, like, it's going to net him way more mana in the long term than just the mana elf. So we would have done that, and then, but he wouldn't have been able to cast Garrick, and we hit him for 4, and for 4, and then we do it again. We could also just take Control Magic and hit him, and that puts him on a 1-turn clock. But if he hits that forest and he does play Garrick, then he starts pumping out beasts, and now our game plan's different. So anyway, that was fun though. Man, this cube is insane, and our deck was really crazy too. So thanks for watching, and yeah, this is a new cube. I mean, a lot of new cards, stuff to get used to. Playing with Power, I've only played with Power like twice or something like that, maybe 4 times. Actually, I played with it more than that. But it doesn't. I played with it in a cube that was huge, so it doesn't come up very often. And this cube's much smaller now. It's only 540 cards, down from 720, which the other cube I played in was even bigger than that. But anyway, it seems like real fun. So waste no time jumping in the queues and try to come up with some sweet brews like what we had here. If you would like to send me any feedback on this, you can do so at limitedresourcespodcast@gmail.com. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm there. All the Magic players are there. All the Magic people are there. Come join Twitter. It's really awesome. It really is. And it's you can follow me at Marshall_LR. Lastly, if you want to join the Limited Resources clan, you saw somebody join here on the video, send me a message, Marshall_LR here on Magic Online, and I'll get you in there. You can also do the limited resources cube. It's free. It's awesome. It's really fun. They've been doing like 3 or 4 a week, maybe 2 or 3 a week is more accurate. And it's really good. And so, if you do a few of these, but you still have, run out of tickets or something, but you still want to play, man, jump back in. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll see you next week.